So what is it?
Hey everybody, it's me, the Queen Bee, Angie B, and my very anxious hubby Bartee.
Hello, everyone.
He is looking forward to today's interview. We are talking to participants of the 6th annual Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar. I'm getting all choked up. It takes place September 15th through the 18th here in Daytona Beach, Florida. And Bartee is our model coordinator.
Yes, I am.
Of all the jobs he could have, he gets to hang out with the models.
I am the model coordinator. So if you have any questions, models, if you're watching this video, please contact me.
Or if you want to be a model, please
contact me. No, but you contact my wife. She'll pass all the information, and I'll gladly get back with you ASAP.
Yep. So today we're excited to introduce you to Ms. Kim Reed-Butler. We're going to bring her on screen in just a second. I love the way God orchestrated how we got a chance to meet, of course, on Facebook. And then I think we passed each other by hours. She was leaving Detroit as we were coming into Detroit. And I was like, oh, girl, you got to come to Florida. And she said, okay, I'm coming. So, Kim, it's good to have you, girl. It's good to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I thought it was interesting how it all happened. I sent an email out to you by mistake, and then you responded back like, I don't think I asked for this, but okay. And I was like, no worries, because I think I did it anyway by mistake. And then the conversation happened, and I was just like, wow, okay, God. God. So definitely a divine connection, if nothing else.
I tell you, I was just thrilled when you said, not only did you want to introduce your products as a vendor, but you were going to grace us with your presence and model. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so my first question is, where are you located? What city and state? How long you been there?
We live in Gaithersburg, Maryland. We've been here what seems like forever. I'm originally from New York and New Jersey. My husband was in the military, and when he was medically retired, because we already had children in school, we decided to stay in the area. So we've been here officially since 1991. So from 91 till now.
Okay. Yep. So, how far are you going to be from DC? We'll be there.
We're literally we're considered part of the DC metropolitan area. So yeah, we're part of the DMV is what they call it, the District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia area, Northern Virginia area. So we will, when you come to town, we'll connect for sure.
All right.
That's for sure. Yeah.
That'll be so good.
I'm looking forward to it. Yes. Yes.
So tell us about Herbalife.
Okay. So Herbalife has been around for over 40 years. I got started because I'm a hairstylist by trade. That's an oxymoron if I have ever seen one, right? Started out with hair, but during the course of my journey of being a hairstylist, I lost my hair. But anyway, Herbalife's been around for 42 years. I was having digestive challenges. I wasn't being consistent in anything. And so the couple that introduced me to the products was somebody that we attended church together. And so I reached out to them for help. And it's been history ever since. I started in February 2010, started actually doing the business in 2012. So almost for 10 years, I've been doing the business, but 12 years been on the product. So it started out as a weight loss product, and then it has like expanded to skincare. So we call that outer nutrition. We do inner nutrition. We have a sports line. We do digestive health, women's health, men's health, the whole shebang. We cover you all. So that's what Herbalife does. So it's to help people to get healthy results in a good way, for lack of a better. I don't know how to put it, but it's not like I don't want you just to lose weight and then you don't have anybody walking the journey with you. So when you get my products, you get Kim as your coach. So I get to be as intimate with you as you allow me to be. I check in on you. How are you doing? Are you drinking your water? Are you getting your shakes? And how's your energy? Are you having regular movements? If you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I am in there as much as you allow me to be.
Good. Now, when you talk about digestive problems, can you give me an example, like if somebody's lactose intolerant or just irregularity?
So I was the irregular person. So I was irregular, meaning that I wasn't having consistent bowel movements as we would normally like them to be. We would say generally anywhere between 1 to 3 bowel movements on a daily basis is what we should be having. I was not having that. And so we deal with indigestion, heartburn, acid reflux, elimination, all of those things. Your lactose intolerance comes from the fact that we are the only species on the earth that's drinking somebody else's milk.
That's correct.
Right. And so because of that, that cow has 2 stomachs. We have 1. So they are able to churn it through, you know, take it through one stomach, turn it up again and go through another stomach. We're just going from one in. And so sometimes that can be the sensitivity or the intolerance that we end up building. I think at first we're not necessarily always lactose intolerant when we're born, but I think over the course of time, we can become intolerant.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something different because I love milk, whole milk.
I got you.
And I drink that a lot.
Thought I would never be off of milk, like for real. Every so often, if I do milk, it's like a 2% milk. I think anything less than 2% looks like water to me. So and that's just probably like my mindset because it looks so watery, and we're used to seeing like the fat in the milk. So that's the reason why. So if you're going to do milk, sir, I would suggest you come off of that whole milk. You gotta come off of that whole milk.
I'm a whole man. I gotta have whole milk.
I got you. I have a whole man downstairs myself, so I feel you. But let's bring it down. Let's bring it down to 2%. But I promise you, you won't taste the difference, but you'll still get the benefits of the milk, the flavor of the milk, the protein of the milk. But yeah.
What about almond milk?
Almond milk is good, but I would say do the unsweetened if you're going to do it. The only downfall, if you're looking at it, is that it doesn't give you like all the nutrients that you're looking for. It only gives you 1 gram of protein versus 9 grams from that 1%, 2% skim milk that you would get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk. We'll have some more in-depth conversations.
All right.
That is perfect. If you're just now joining us, we are chatting with Kim Reed-Butler. She is going to grace us with her presence as a model at the 6th annual Bold, Beautiful, and Bald Beauty Bazaar. She's also going to introduce us to her Herbalife products. And we're chatting about the effectiveness of some of those products.
Yes. We're talking about milk. Everybody good. But I understand. I'm going to be looking forward to our conversation in regards to that because really, I love milk.
I got you. Like I said, I thought I would never stop drinking milk. Every so often, if I'm having like what I call a treat, is some triple chocolate chip cookies. That's the only time I have milk. Outside that, I don't drink it at all.
Good for you. Okay, so I don't want to spill the beans, but can you tell us what type of alopecia you have?
Yes.
And I know that you said you're a cosmetologist, and we work with a cosmetologist who developed traction alopecia. And so we understand how devastating that could be for yourself and your clientele.
Yes.
But tell us about your alopecia briefly.
I have what is considered universalis from head to toe completely. I started out when I was 14 having spots, and mine was stress related at first. My dad died when I was 14. My mom was diagnosed with colon cancer when I turned 16. And I think at 18, I had 2 spots, but they were bigger. They were about that size, like right here. And I thought I was well, but I guess the stress of going away to college and walking into the unknown did a trigger. And so it happened. But by the time freshman year ended, all of my hair had grown back. So I had a snatchback haircut. So you can imagine what that looked like, not being able to cover up the spots, right? And so go from that to like every so often, if there was a stress moment, I would have a spot and then the hair would grow back. 2005, about that time frame, my husband's transplanted kidney was starting to show signs of distress. And I guess I was starting to started to lose hair, but it wasn't like I saw it go away. It just faded.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so I've been completely bald probably the last 10, 15 years. 10, 15 years. It was devastating at first, for sure. I was not accepting. To be like, oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. I was not ready.
Yeah.
Because alopecia brings you to a space of self-love, self-acceptance. Like, how do you feel about yourself? You think about, as women of color, how our beauty was not celebrated,
right?
And and supported. We felt we had to have the long cascading hair in order to be or feel pretty.
Right.
That wasn't the case. And so for me, I was just like, God, what are we doing here? I do hair. Like, how do I tell people I know how to do hair if I have no hair to show them what to do? I mean, my clients will always be your best advertisement, but I know as Black women, we also look at our hairstylists, like, what is she doing to her hair?
Right.
Make sure that it's taken care of, right?
Right.
And so that was my Paul moment. I had many a Paul moments. This is a thorn in my side.
Yeah.
I need to fix this thorn.
And he says, his grace is sufficient for you, girl. It's sufficient.
And I was like, not feeling that. I was like, Jesus, we need to talk some more. So so it's alopecia universalis. At first it was totalis. When I knew I was starting to lose my hair, I got my brows tatted because I was like, I'm not the makeup everyday girl, and I did not want to have to fill in my brows. And so because of that, my first time getting them tatted was in Florida at a hair show. And then I've gotten them filled in, and then I went back 10 years later and got them redone. And so, So that's an easy way, if you're not like the makeup girl every day, to get them, if you still have hair on your brows, get them microbladed or get them tatted. It all depends on where you live. I know in the state of Maryland, permanent makeup tatting on the face is not permitted. So people either go in Virginia or DC, or they get the microblading. That's what Maryland says is okay.
Okay. I've been thinking about it because I'm an everyday makeup person, but it's a struggle. Are they on straight? Are they too thick? Are they? Oh Lord!
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand when you say your clientele, wonder because you don't have hair yourself. When I go get manicures or pedicures, I look at their hands to see. Depends on what I'm getting.
Absolutely.
If you ain't taking care of yourself, how you gonna take care of me? But yours is different. Yours is a natural thing as far as the hair concerned. But a lot of people still are not aware of exactly what alopecia is.
Right. Being an autoimmune deficiency that, it attacks, and there's so many forms. And the other parts of it is that we sometimes aid and abet, the hair loss spaces, with traction alopecia. That's probably the main one that we can be a culprit to, you know what I'm saying, knowingly or unknowingly. The other one is the CCCA. I cannot do that technical term, but I know the letters. And we can sometimes knowingly, or not so much knowingly, but probably unknowingly add to that space when when you're thinking about like how the scarring of the scalp can happen and how it can go to that first layer of skin.
Right.
And, if it's not taken care of, it could, it spreads out. Sometimes that's hereditary. Even in that space, that could be hereditary. So there's so many aspects to hair loss that, And I think hair loss for women overall is a thing, but I think it goes deeper for women of color. I truly believe. I've sat with the clients that sit in my chair and they're just like, how am I gonna? And I'm like, I got you. I totally understand when you're like, I don't like this, and what are we gonna do? So,
Even the children that we see that are dealing with the bullying and things like that, I still think that's just the way they are. They didn't have a choice from one to the other.
Nope.
No, and then I could be wrong, but I think they're able to bounce back a little easier than those of us that were told that our hair is our crown.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think our generation and above, maybe the generation right underneath us are with us where it's a tragic space. The younger generation, they're so like natural. I can cut if I choose to cut my hair, I'm good. But those of us who lose it without a decision, or out of without like having out of decision, like a head and heart decision of this, it can be a hard space to walk through and to love yourself. I remember being in the grocery store and this one lady came up to me and she was like, "Did you do this on purpose?" I was like, "Not at first." She was like, "Wow, it looks amazing on you." I think once she knew that I was like, not at first, but today I have no other choice. She was like, "Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Nobody else can, I've seen so many people and nobody else can really pull it off like you," and stuff like that. My former pastor was like, "Miss Kim, don't worry about it. Just put some big on earrings on, put some lipstick on, and you're good to go." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
So I don't leave without big earrings on, because that's just how it is. Yeah.
I just wanted everybody to see your headshot. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Everybody, Kim Reed-Butler is coming to Daytona Beach, Florida from the DMV area. She's introducing us to her products. She is just fabulous, and we are thrilled that you're coming. Folks, if you do not know the agenda for the weekend, Thursday evening, what we doing, Bartee? What we doing Thursday night?
Well, Thursday evening, we doing s'mores. Hopefully everybody get there. The models that's coming in early, so we can take pictures on the beach side, right in the sand. We normally take pictures, but this is within the vicinity grounds of the hotel.
Yeah.
But we want your feet to be in the sand.
Some of them can be in the
water. So we can get that vibe, because you're on the world's most famous beach. That's what we're doing Thursday. We're gonna listen some sweet jazz, and we're gonna partake in some s'mores, and I'm gonna have some whole milk. As well as 2% milk for those of you, because the s'mores.
I love it. I'm gonna have some whole milk.
Yes. Friday morning from 10 a.m. to noon, we got the poolside workshops, networking, sponsored presentations, but all of that really means that we're going to have a mini alopecia support groups session. We're going to be poolside at the Tiki Bar, so we'll have tables and chairs and a covering, and it just allows us an opportunity to have all of our little bald heads together to learn, to meet, and to mingle. Then from noon to 4 p.m., there's a very special author meet and greet with Dr. Vanessa Blackwell and some of her 90 authors from her anthology, Joy Comes in the Morning. This part of the program is hosted by two of the Daytona Beach residents and co-authors from the book, Laretha and Takesha. That book became an Amazon #1 bestseller back in July. And so this gives us an opportunity to meet them, hear about their stories, and for them to meet us alopecians. It spreads alopecia awareness. And it also encourages us, because Bartee says everybody has a story within them.
Absolutely.
Friday night, the resort has 2-for-1 happy hour. And while we're getting happy, we're going to have an all-white pool party, beachside photos. The resort is providing entertainment, and I just love it when the bubbles go flying around. It's so cool.
Well, hold up, baby. Let me correct that.
Yeah.
It's not 2-for-1.
Oh.
Happy hour is, now they're starting to give coupon tickets. But before, it was all you could drink from 4 to 5.
Oh, is
but
that
what happened last year?
Yeah,
the models took over.
Yeah.
They came and took over the pool,
The bar.
and the bar.
Yeah.
And so now the management is limiting the drinks to, they giving you tickets now. So, but also, my wife didn't mention Friday. We also, one of our sponsors is Pepsi Cola.
Oh, yeah.
So we asking everyone at that time, we'll let you know to hold up your Pepsi can
Yeah.
so we can take pictures and we can send that back to Pepsi Cola.
And don't worry if you don't drink, cola
Yeah.
like I don't. They're donating a variety of their drinks.
Oh, good.
So we'll be modeling that as well. Okay, so Friday evening we got the all white pool party. Saturday from 10 to 4, we need y'all to come out to the Root Family Train Station, which is a part of the Museum of Arts and Sciences. It's located at 325 South Nova Road in Daytona Beach. That's where you'll get a chance to meet our very special model, Kim. That's where you get a chance to meet her and see her and take pictures of her. And then Saturday, 5 p.m. until we all tuck her out, we're back at the pool. We're having more pool party fun, another support group session, photo shoot. That's really when a lot of the sponsors and the vendors all join us at the pool. So if they didn't meet the models beforehand, they certainly meet them then. At last count, we had nearly 30 of the hotel rooms booked. So we really are excited. And then
Yes.
Sunday morning, we have fellowship service on the beach with songs and prayer and love, and we just kind of kumbaya out. So everybody checks out of the resort and gets ready for a safe trip home. So again, we want you to come out and meet Kim with her adorable little self. Oh my goodness. And I'm ready to learn about your products. I have heard about them over the years. I only heard about it being a weight loss product. So thank you for teaching us about the inner and the outer that products take care of now.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it, to seeing you all and to participating. This will be my first ever alopecia event in the whole time that I've had. Yes. That I've, since I've lost my hair completely. So I'm looking forward to this. I definitely believe it's a divine connection, a divine intervention, a divine appointment. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm going to bring some of our tea samples, our energy samples. I'm going to bring, we have some protein iced coffee. So while we're at the pool, yes, I'll do that. So I'll have some samples of that as well. So I'm going to bring some of our 3-day trial packs to help you introduce you to the Herbalife world and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to meeting you all and sharing.
Thank you, Sister Kim. We appreciate it. We really, really do. We're looking forward to seeing you September 15th through the 18th right here in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Thank you.
All right. We'll let you get out of here because we don't want to keep you all day. We appreciate it.
Yes,
and
we do.
My goodness, for those of you that are still watching, I am grateful because it seems like since this August is National Hair Loss Awareness Month, everybody's talking about hair loss. And then I had a couple people that rolled their eyes and they're like, oh, now we got September, Alopecia Awareness Month. But everybody's story is different. Everybody's story has a way of hitting you in the heart. And everybody's story is one that you can share with somebody else. Okay? Because sometimes you hear these stories and they're not meant for you. They're meant for you to share with somebody else, don't you think?
Yes, and you also have a story to tell.
Yeah. So everybody, thanks. We appreciate you for watching. Don't forget to watch us Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. for Getting Over the Hump with Angie BEE Bartee. Yeah, that's a fun.
Yes, don't forget from 7 o'clock
until he get hungry.
Well, yeah.
Please watch Thursday nights at 7 p.m. You'll see Laretha with So What's the Problem?
So what's the problem?
She's been interviewing alopecians and ministry leaders and authors on her show, and she has a whole different way of doing it. So, and then Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our West Coast show, Contessa's Court with Wanda Julian. So I think that's 4 o'clock on their side. But Wanda is real laid back. She and Cindy be on the couches just chilling, talking about what's up, where we gonna go eat, what chapter you write. I mean, it's a whole laid back West Coast feel.
Just giving you information.
You will love it. So that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights. You can catch all of our shows on Facebook and YouTube. Just search for them and you'll see them. All right, everybody. I'm going to let you get back to your day. If it is the Lord's will, we'll be back soon.